Good morning. It's the rest of the news Friday as we wrap it up. The final workday of 2011. The last day of production for the 100-watt light bulb in America. Can't make them anymore as we phase out the incandescents. 2011 was not a great year for the middle class, and it was the worst year for Hollywood since 1995. Still, 128 billion people went to the movies. The Pasadena Freeway became America's first today in 1940. The 110 was named the Arroyo Seco Parkway. Popularity of the word capitalism declined this year. Words that are up, libertarian and progressive. The word rat features prominently in Michelle Bachmann's Iowa campaign as her co-chairman jumped ship for Ron Paul. He's got Kelly Clarkson's vote, too. Okay, here's the goods. Robert Reich is predicting that Hillary will be the 2012 running mate as she and Joe Biden swap jobs. New evidence from a new study proves that a diet high in fish and vegetables keeps people's brains, gray matter, from shrinking. It's the omega-3 fatty acids and vitamins B, C, D, and E, all fine keys. The Japanese used to eat a whole lot of whale meat, but not so much anymore. Yet the whaling ships go to the southern oceans this time each year to take about 900 whales, mostly mink, which are not endangered. And the anti-whaling ships of the Sea Shepherd Conservation Group go to the southern oceans this time each year to try and stop the hunt. They were pretty successful last year, causing the Japanese to call it off. Now, a rogue wave down around Antarctica where the fishing takes place has badly damaged the Sea Shepherd scout ship, the Bridget Bardot, now under tow to Fremantle, Australia. The Bob Barker is still in pursuit of the whaling fleet with Captain Paul Watson at the helm. He's an interesting character. You can just Google him. Or you can look him up on a new search engine called DuckDuckGo, which features a very simple, plain, Spartan look like Google used to. Wednesday, I remarked that DuckDuckGo-it didn't roll off the tongue quite like Google it does. A brilliant listener to the rest of the news quickly posted, you could just say duck it. Okay, as to Paul Watson, you could just duck him. I'm sure the Japanese whalers would love to. Well, did you move some domain names from GoDaddy yesterday? No. It was a big boycott for their temporary support of the proposed SOPA legislation, the Stop Online Piracy Act. Hollywood's all for it, but the big internet companies are big time against it. Google, Yahoo, eBay, and Facebook. They're all members of the Net Coalition, a trade association, and now there's talk of the nuclear option if it passes. Dark. Google, Yahoo, eBay, Facebook. Dark. No big surprise here. Google and Facebook were the most accessed sites this year. Rumor mill is burning up over iPad 3, maybe to be announced next month, maybe 2 models, maybe a whole new HD screen. PayPal founder Peter Thiel is planning a technology startup on board a ship anchored 12 miles offshore San Francisco to bring international genius engineers and entrepreneurs from all over the world to keep Silicon Valley number one. Why offshore? To bypass American visa restrictions. The high desert of Chile is getting another telescope, the world's biggest. It's number one, and it's huge. The mirror is 138 feet wide. The biggest now is the Keck Observatory in Hawaii at a paltry 33 feet. So maybe 2012 will be all right. Forecast for the economy is to the upswing, and pretty much everybody agrees now that another Mayan calendar will actually begin December 21st as this one ends. That winter solstice will be on a Friday, and we'll talk about it then. This is Dan Earhart. Thanks for making 2011 a great year for the rest of the news.